Happy New Year, guys. It is now 2017, and last year in 2016, we had a bunch of cool superhero movies. So let's get to my favorite movie of the year. Now, this is my personal list, so your list might be different than mine, so just keep that in mind. Also, make sure to leave your favorite superhero movie of 2016 down below in the comments. Now, I'm going to exclude Max Steel. One, because it just sounded like a really bad movie, and a bunch of reviews came out saying that it was bad, and well, I didn't want to go spend 13 bucks at the theaters to watch something that everybody keeps talking shit about. And well, I really didn't know it was a superhero to begin with. So let's start off with number 6 on my list, which is Suicide Squad. Now, Suicide Squad was probably at the beginning somewhere up in my top 4 maybe, but as I watched the extended cut, it kind of really disappointed me. Like, there was so many things that I caught. I was just like, oh my god, like, why did they leave that on the cutting board? Like, what's going on? And watching Suicide Squad in the theater, I thought it was pretty cool. The intro was amazing, but then after that, it just went downhill from there. And then watching the extended cut as well, I thought, it was going to do some kind of improvement, but it really didn't. It just kind of added like wasted minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, I liked the movie, most of it. I really liked the Batman cameos. Harley Quinn and Deadshot is what made the movie for me. And well, I was kind of disappointed with the Joker. Not because of Jared Leto or because he sucked, but mainly because we got souped up in a bunch of the trailers saying or putting him in the center of the movie, making it seem like he was like the big bad villain, which he wasn't. Now, he wasn't bad, but I do want to see more of him, maybe in the Batman solo film. Coming in at my number 5 was Doctor Strange. Now, this movie could have been a little bit higher on my list, but I had a lot of fun with this, watching it in 3D. But I felt like I've already seen this before. Like, I felt like this movie is the same movie over and over that Marvel has made. Now, it's not bad at all, actually. It's actually fun and entertaining to watch. But after watching it the second time, I was just like, well, it's the same thing. Like, when we got introduction to Iron Man or like Thor. But I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm saying it's just like, it's kind of repetitive. I did like Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, and I really hope to see him with the Avengers in the next film or in the second part. I don't know when. He might even make a cameo with Spider-Man, who knows? Coming in at number 4. Now, Batman v Superman. Not the one in theaters, but the actual extended cut. Something about the extended cut made me appreciate the movie a little bit more. I remember when I watched the movie the first time, I just left confused. I was just like, I don't know what I just watched. Like, I wasn't sure if I really liked it, or just because when I first heard of the movie, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna love this movie. I mean, hello, we got Batman and Superman in the same film. Like, that's what fans been wanting for years. And when I went in there, I kind of left kind of disappointed. I was just like, man, this movie wasn't all that great. But they came out with the extended cut, which was 30 minutes extra, and for some reason this movie, it made me appreciate it more. I don't know why, but like, I enjoyed watching the movie all over again. Like, it's like 2 hours and a half, I think, or 3 hours, but it was very fun to watch the extended cut, and it kind of like filled in some of those plot holes that we were all missing. So it kind of made it better for me. And watching Batman go up against Superman was really fun, except the part where it ends with a Martha. Like, come on, why did he do that? And then we get that awesome introduction to Wonder Woman. I can't wait for her film as well. Batman, Ben Affleck, amazing. Can't wait for his solo film. And well, Doomsday. And then Lex Luthor. We really didn't want that kind of Lex Luthor, to be honest. So hopefully they can fix him in the next movie. Hopefully in the Justice League movie they get to fix a lot of the issues that they have with this movie. So we'll have to wait for that one. So let's move on. Now, my top 3, guys. These are the movies that I actually enjoyed watching a lot. And now, number 3, surprisingly, is XMen Apocalypse. I don't know. A lot of people didn't really enjoy this movie as much as I did, honestly. At some points, I felt like this was probably even better than Civil War. I know, kill me. But I thought it was better. But after watching it over and over again, I was like, no, well, maybe not. But I actually enjoyed it. I don't know. I think like the cast, Dr. X, and all the other mutants in the story were fantastic. I mean, some of the story was just kind of lame in a way. It didn't make sense to me, but at the same time, I still had a lot of fun with it. Now, Apocalypse, he looked kind of funny because he reminded me of Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. But at the same time, he had like this weird like swag that I kind of liked. So it was cool watching him. So we got a pretty sweet introduction to the Phoenix Force. So hopefully in the next X-Men movie, we'll get to see that. Quicksilver always freaking steals the show for me. That guy is amazing. No, not the guy from the Avengers, but from the actual X-Men movie. Like, that guy is hilarious. Like, all his scenes, like all the slow motion that they do with him is just so much fun to watch. And now for my final two, this was kind of hard. I actually had to watch these more than like twice, I think, to figure out which one I like the most. Number two, Captain America Civil War. Marvel just knows how to make movies. And I'm a big fan of Batman. Batman will always forever be my favorite superhero. I don't know why, I just like him so much. Now, I don't have to tell you a whole lot about the plot because come on, who hasn't watched this movie already? We got a sweet ass introduction to Black Panther. He was so awesome and I can't wait for his movie. Also, we got Tom Holland in the Spider-Man suit finally, and it was glorious. This movie was filled with a lot of fun, humor, action, and drama, and it was a really good combination of all three. Because we do get to see Captain America go against Iron Man, and we get a really, really cool fight. And that's why this movie is on top of Batman vs. Superman for me. And finally, my number one, guys, if you guys haven't guessed it, Deadpool. This was by far, I think, the best adaptation of a superhero that I've ever seen. Now, we saw Deadpool in the previous movie with Wolverine. Yikes. But no worries, Ryan Reynolds came back and reprised his role as Deadpool, and he freaking nails it. This guy is a freaking genius. The way he breaks the fourth wall every time is just freaking hilarious. This movie is full of action and it's funny. Even the opening credits of the movie was hilarious. I hope that the sequel they come up with is as good or even better as this one, which I know is going to be hard to do. What I really liked about it was like the dark humor that they have, because I love dark humor. And it's super gory because that's what Deadpool does. He just kills people. He just slaughters them. That highway scene that we got in the trailers a long time ago, that scene was awesome. Like in the beginning, like just the way that they did that scene was just freaking 5-star class right there. So guys, that is my list. It's a quick list. We didn't get too many. Hopefully for this year we're gonna have a lot of movies to review. So make sure to leave your favorite superhero movie down below in the comments. Let me know if I missed any. I don't think I did. I hope not. I've done reviews for Suicide Squad and then Doctor Strange. I didn't get to do the reviews for the other ones, but I have watched them mainly because I started my YouTube channel after I watched those movies, and it's already too late to do a review because a bunch of people did a review on them already. But as always, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. If you guys have a list that you want to leave down below, do that. But until next time, guys, stay tuned.